what's going on, gang? Up here at the property, got a lot to do. A whole lot of cleanup. Probably drag the driveway, the four-wheeler, everything loaded down for bear. Definitely going to do a review on the four-wheeler again now that I've had it for a couple of years. You'll see how I work it, how I'll just clear that. But just had the foundation put down a while back, so the weather's now breaking. But yeah, I got all the cleanup to do here. Still got to finish off that firewood pile. We got a big oak back there that's got to get all split up, chopped up and stuff. Got the shed here. I got a branch that just missed the shed laying there. Gonna cut that up, put that in the fire pile, build the fire pit. But I gotta get a new spot cleared out for the tent, so I think I'm gonna put it over here. But yeah, anyway guys, that's just a quick little introduction to what we're doing for the next few days, me and Wild Child over here. But yeah, we'll get back with you. All right guys, so just a little small example. Seems light enough, but it's too heavy for one person to drag out of the way. Tree branch fell, I couldn't get back to the shed with the four-wheeler. That's what I got this for. Haul firewood, pull logs, transportation around. I mean, I still got to split all that up, but that's the reason, you know, the working reason. And now I'm going to open up the shed. I got a blackboard blade I'm going to put on this, and I'm going to drag the whole property. At first I'm going to get my campsite up there leveled out so I can pitch the tent. That's number one. But then I'm going to start cleaning up the whole property with the CFMOTO CF600. All right gang, so we're going to set up the blackboard blade. This is the hydraulic one that I have for the ATV. Before you do that though, what you want to get is a lockout system that locks out the suspension from squatting. Anytime you're going to put a lot of weight on the back of your ATV, you know it's all about suspension and ride comfort. Well, if you're going to use implements or equipment or haul heavy loads, not so much a trailer, but anything that makes this thing squat down, and this blade is super heavy, or if you put a rack on the back of here and put a lot of weight on the back of it, what this does is when you attach it to your A-arms, it locks the suspension from squatting down. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in first before attaching the blade and everything else. To this, but all right, now it's locked down. Suspension can't go anywhere. I'll show you guys what that looks like underneath there. Let's get you guys sorted here. You see where these brackets go on your A-arms on both sides, and then this bar, you adjust it and it just clips in to the bottom, and it prevents too much squish on your suspension when you put in heavy gear like this. So what I use for a hitch and the reason why I chose this one, this is actually a black bore hitch. It's 3-in-1. It's got the ball, it's got something to clip a chain to, plus it has the pin that you can drop down through the hole for garden implements and things like that. They make them for different ball sizes. I have it so I can pull my 4x8 trailer around, this trailer, hooking stuff up to tow. Super heavy piece of equipment, black bore. Everything about this is heavy duty for what it is. I mean, it's legitimate, and I'll tell you what I like and don't like about it. Now, if I can go up and down. It's up. That's down. It'll actually lift the back of the four-wheeler up a little bit. Go back up with it. First of all, I didn't buy this brand new. I bought this off of, I think, Facebook Marketplace, from a local guy. He used it once to drag his driveway. So I didn't pay retail for this. I'm not sponsored by Black Bore. The things I like about it, the heavy dutiness, that it's to implement. I like the electronic up and down. I don't have to sit there and hand crank it. Of course, you can move this for different grades, right? Left or right through that. The downfall that I have with it, though, the big downfall that I have with it is there's no free floating the blade. And anybody who's run a blade or whatever, free floating means that the blade just rides along the ground, right? You can, by pulling the pin on the actuator and disconnecting the actuator from it, and then it free floats. But you can't pick the blade. Then you have to manually pick the blade up and reconnect it to lift the blade. I wish overall really good system, but I don't like the fact that it doesn't free float. Anyway, guys, let's get to moving on. GoPro stuff. All right, guys, this is where I'm starting to clear out. I'm going to level this pad out right here with the four-wheeler, the black bore blade. I got a bunch of stuff to clean up, and I'm going to drag this whole property, but I'm just really trying to clean up the weeds and stuff like that, and that's what makes quick work. Doing it by hand versus having a machine. Hey, get out of there. Look at this one. In the mud. In the mud. Look at this one. In the mud. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just film here. You're gonna see me going back and forth, just removing the grass and debris out here. Four-wheel drive low, but not lockout. I just got to be careful. I got a bunch of rebar and stuff I got to pick up yet. Left over. I think I'm trying to go right here if I can. Let's have that pile of stuff over there. And then I got this one dragging sticks in here. Get out of there. Get out of there with that. All right, ladies and Larrys, started clearing off a bunch in here. I'm gonna level this out better right here, but I'm just gonna rake this back. I think I'm gonna put the tent right here, This is probably the most level spot that's out of the way, because I'm going to push these dirt piles. I'm going to clean up all the rebar in here. I'm going to backfill the foundation. And my thought with this is I could push dirt and backfill. But first things first, we got to get things leveled out here and working for us. Swapped out the blade, the trailer. Gonna start putting camp together. Just easier to haul stuff back and forth with a little trailer, but that's just how easy it is. And again, just a Brindley dump trailer. Again, I didn't pay retail, but works good. It's got the wide tires, hauls firewood. You know, too light for heavy work, too heavy for light work. But yeah, rolling on. Alright guys, just started scraping down, as you can see, with the blade. Started pushing material back up. I'm backfilling the foundation here. Got some more to do here, but overall, property's doing well. CFMOTO CF600, plenty of power, no issues. You know, I'll give my final thoughts, you know, a 2-year final thought review, but yeah, she's working as good today as she was a couple years ago when I bought it. And like I said, I work it. I don't just joyride. You know, I have implements and things like that, haul firewood, pushing dirt, scraping driveways, cleaning up property, you know, moving stuff around, hauling stuff around, you know, but it's a workhorse. So, you know, what can I say about it? It's just been a really good machine. And yeah, anyway guys, just giving you a little update on my progress here. You can see I'm pushing, pulling dirt, trying to get the high rise out of here. You know, when they dug the foundation, they dumped the dirt here, so I'm backfilling it back in. I got some to do in here, back here, but yeah. Anyway guys, get back. There it is, guys. So the casters, Harbor Freight, cheap. I can jack this up, put it on there, and I can slide this anywhere I want to, move it around. 4x8 trailer, ATV, 2 cars in the garage. Plus I got a kayak, Hobie Pro Angler, and a canoe. And 2 years, I mean, I just washed it off. It's not perfectly clean, but had it for 2 years. It's a workhorse. I have no complaints. Like I said earlier, the only thing that happened so far, there was 2 recalls and I completed them myself instead of taking it in. It was simple to do. Something about the chain getting caught, the radiator cap chain getting caught in the fan. I just shortened it up. And I punctured one of the boots in the axle. And I wish I would have recorded it fixing it, but I just disassembled the axle, pulled the axle, got another boot and a boot stretcher and put a new boot on it. But that wasn't the fault of the machine. I just punctured it with a stick in the woods. Went ahead and got a kit for it and put it in, no big deal. But no issues, workhorse, strong, solid, continues to be my workhorse. I take care of it, you know, as you can see, the best I can. I don't like to keep it clean, but you know, I don't abuse it per se, but I do work it. And 2 years later, it's running as strong as it's ever have, and I'm real happy with it. It's been completely paid off because it's half the price of any machine comparable to it. So I'm not in debt over it. It's mine. I own it fully. And yeah, really great machine, guys. I don't know what else to say. Sure, the other models out there, the bigger name brands are out there, but this is not a knockoff. This is CFMOTO is its own brand. Look them up. They are their own brand, their own design, their own company. Quality machine, strong motor, no issues, easy to service. I service it myself, get all the oil and oil changes and whatnot, and you know, so far so good, guys. No complaints, very happy with it. Appreciate you guys watching the video and following back up on my first original video on it. But yeah, give a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you want. Do all kinds of outdoor content reviews. But anyway, guys, appreciate you.